Hi guys, and welcome back to Shed Gaming. Back in action again with a 1,500 point battle report today of the Orks of the Dread Mob Walk against Khosrow Khan and his band of White Scars. Dread Mob is pretty cool. All my mech and walker vehicles, Gretchen vehicles allow basically get to press that so they can either roll a dice and randomly determine either lethal, sustained, or critical AP on the wound roll of a 6. Or I can pick it and get hazardous, and I get very spicy stratagems, but pretty much only available for my Death Dread and my Killer Cannons. We have a war boss leading this force. He is just pretty much vanilla and ready to crump. Roar. He is war boss, bad crack, because he's bad and he loves to smoke crack. Orc crack is war. A mech as well, and here's the enhanced battle line. We have 4 squads of boys. Every squad is pretty much identical. However, in the yellow Bad Moon squad, we have a big shooter. Everyone else is just choppers on the boys and a power claw on the noble. And that is the battle line. So 4 squads of boys, they're really good. Got a lot of smack in the warg, advance and charge, extra attack, extra strength, and they can get sticky objectives. They're pretty spicy with a 5 invuln in the warg as well. Army wide for the orcs, that is my buff, really nice. 10 looters as well. 2 of them armed rockets, the rest have their def guns. Then we have a battle wagon to ferry 2 squads of boys. One of the squads of boys will be going with the war boss. We have one of the trucks to ferry the other squad of boys. And then we have 2 squads of 3 killer cats. Squad, we have 2 with rocket launchers and 1 with a burner. And then we have the front squad. We have 1 burner, 1 shooter, and 1 rocket. And that is the profiles. So, moving on to the juicier stuff. We have a Death Dread armed with a rocket, a custom Mega Blaster, and 2 Dread Claws. We have this thing, this abomination. The Boom Daka Snaz Wagon. We have a custom Booter Blaster, a Mecha Track Scrapjet, and a Bucket Chuck Squig Buggy. A lot of vehicles, that is Orcs, quite mechanized. And there, with a lot of crump, a lot of shooting, a lot of speed. See if we can take the fight to the White Scars.
So here we go, 1,500 points, Stormlance Task Force, led by Khosrow Khan, who got better because he gives all the bikes OC3 now. And he's going to be leading a unit of 6 Blade Guard. And that's going to be nice and scary. Next to him, we've got the Chaplain on bike. And he's not actually going with those 3. He is going with a unit of 6 Outriders with an ATV. And he also has the enhancement Fury of the Storm, which is going to give him and his unit +1 AP and +1 strength, and if they charge, +2 AP and +2 strength, which is going to be very scary. Lieutenant with combi weapon, doing some lone op stuff, giving some reroll 1s to wound out, be quite nice. And then supporting the bikes and the characters, we have a squad of intercessors, a squad of 3 centurions, we got 2 squads of 5 jump hack intercessors, we got a repulsor executioner, and we got a Brutalis Dread. So White Scars Stormlast Task Force is pretty good. It's what White Scars have always done. We've got advance and charge across the board, which is going to be devastating. Also fallback and charge, which gives you a lot of flexibility. With the buffs that Khosrow got, I think this is actually a very scary unit. And with the buffs that over the moment, yeah, the White Scars are looking dangerous indeed. Marauding Orc invaders have caused this planet. It's the secondary planet, seemingly of no importance in a distant Imperial system. It's caused the planet to empty the population, everyone's fled. But deep below the planet is a Mechanicus data center full of knowledge and secrets that are crucial to Imperial welfare. So the White Scars have been sent in to either bring it back or kill every single Mechanicus there to stop the secrets from getting out.
Board has been set up. We can see there are trees giving cover, buildings being obscured. We have 5 objectives. We're doing Scorched Earth, which is burning objectives to get points, but then they're gone for the game. The secondary is Swift Action, and yeah.
Obviously, these is ruins. Crates, you'll be able to move over, but not through. And any little bits of scatter terrain, infantry vehicles can move over it as if it's not there, but you cannot end and move on top of it.
White Scars against the Orcs. We'll see who wins in an epic conquest. Okay, we have deployed. Orcs have taken this side. We have the Boom Daka Snaz Wagon, 2 squads of 3 cans and the mech on the left flank with the squig buggy, the rocket truck squig buggy, the truck with 10 boys inside, the battle wagon with 20 boys inside, and the war bus. We have 10 more boys, one of them on the point to get sticky objective. We have the mecha truck scrap jet and the custom boomer blaster on the right side behind the building with 10 looters in the building, one of them get an extra AP too. And that's the Ork deployment. And a lot of things kind of fested around these crates. And we also have the Death Dread off the board and 30 boys in transports. And then pushing over for the White Scars. Deploy the lieutenant in the building.
Tank out there on the side so he can take some line of sight down, blast anything that comes onto this objective down here. And then we've got the bikes ready to push up this way. Some units ready to push up through the middle. Let's get a scrap going.
Right. White Scars against the Orks. Choose your weapon. And who will win? Rep the Orks. 3, 2, 1, bubble! Turn 1, we get behind enemy lines and cleanse. We're not going to warg. We have no primary. The first turn begins for the metal. Turn 1, movement pace is finished. We've done a lot. We've basically thrown our entire army into this center obscured piece behind this building. We have this lovely snaz wagon giving an aura of -1 to hit to all my juicy vehicles, which is wonderful. These boys jumped out to do cleanse on 1 point, only 1, so playing it slightly cagey. These boys got sticky in that objective and pushed this way, and we have a couple of vehicles over there going to throw some shots into these Centurions. But first we have this lovely squig buggy that launches squigs into the air, who got +1 to hit from the mech. So he is now hitting on 5s, -1, +1 to hit into those Centurions because they're out of line of sight. D6 +6 shots into them, and if I hit them on a 4+, they're -2 to their move, advance, and charge. So we'll see if we can slow them down in the first turn. Bam! Woohoo! I got a 6, 12 shot. We lobbing squigs, boss. And +1 to hit, -1's hitting on 5s. Not amazing. I do still hit you though, so the ability may still take effect. Turning on 5s, getting 1 wound only. You have a 2 up. You're fine. Now, on a 4+, you shall take hindrance. Hindrance, yes.
No, hindrance.
So you're -2 to a move, advance, and charge on those Centurions.
That's horrible.
That's custom booster blaster is shooting his rivet cannon into the Centurions with 6 shots. There we go. Okay, hitting on 5s, getting 2 hits and strength 8. So 1 wound. So AP1 is 2 up. 2 damage. Never mind. But you are now -1 to hit on the Centurions. So yeah, so we fired everything, we did no damage. However, these guys are suppressed. That means they're -1 to hit and they're shooting, and they're also slowed down. -2 to move, advance, and charge. We have got yeah, big nerf. We got 2 points for cleanse and nothing else for secondary. We're discarding behind the lines to get an additional CP. So we're in 2 CP as we push down to the first turn for the White Scars. Scores on the doors. Space Marines turn 1, White Scars turn 1, they get Assassination and Storm Hostile objective. They also get a CP, and you made your objective sticky.
Oaths.
So the booster blaster?
Tank will shoot down that way. The lieutenant picks an objective, so he'll pick the central objective. So end of the White Scars movement phase, the intercessors made that objective sticky and then moved up behind that cover on the flank. And then through the middle we had the big unit of bikes take a central position, supporting the tank in the 4, who's about to hopefully blow away 2 Ork vehicles down here. And then over here on this other flank we've got bikes, Dreadnought moving forward, taking the objective, and we'll see what happens.
Centurions were slowed down, so retreat in the building. Starting with the tank, remember you oathed the booster blaster.
So the tank's going to put the big gun into him.
Into the scrapjet.
And everything else into this guy.
Starting off with the repulse executioner cannon. Into the scrapjet. Here we go. 2 shots on 3s.
Come on, big cannon. Big gun.
1 hit. CP.
3.
Making the CP. 2s to wound. 2 wounds can be made, maybe. 1 wound. Ready for a 6 up invuln. Oh, crap. Damage?
Let's roll and see. That's a 3. I don't think I killed you.
So you fired the impulsive big cannon, brought the scrapjack down to 2 wounds remaining, firing everything else into the custom boomer blaster.
It's a tin can and it lived.
He did. It's Orky. He has the lock Gatling into the custom booster blaster. 12 shots on 3s. With oaths as well, thankfully. Lovely conversions. Everything hits apart from 1. 7, and your strength 5, I believe.
Strength 6, but +1 to wounds.
Oh, because oaths are 4s and devs. Son of a gun. So you got 3 devs and 2 wounds. AP nothing. I do have a 4-up save with cover is 3 up. Take 3 damage from the dev wounds. Down to 6 wounds. You have the Icarus rocket pod coming in now. D3 shots from the repulsor executioner. Can you execute 2 shots? 2 misses. Nice. 1 hit. And then this is winning on 2 now because possible to wound. 4 up. Nope, taking 2 damage, down to 4 wounds remaining on my little booster blaster. Oh, you've been firing the little shots off camera, taking them down to 2 wounds with the stubbers. Now you have the last gun as the heavy bolter with 2 damage. Can he wipe out the booster blaster? Both vehicles are on 2 wounds that you fired at so far. What will happen?
Sustained twin linked.
Okay, oaths as well. All the buffs. So you get extra hits, you get 4 hits. +1 to wound is winning on 4s now. And it's 2 damage, and it's twin linked. So only 1 wound, so 2 wounds. 3 wounds. 4 up saves because of cover. I'm going to do these 1 at a time because I do have a CP. So 4 up. Nope. See if I make these. I do not. Do I explode? I do not. You kill a vehicle. You have 4 bikes you can see into this boy squad. Just with their
2 shots each.
8 shots. Bring it on. No oaths here.
I still win twin linked.
Twin linked is nice. Because you need it. You definitely need it.
And
I'm going to choose to kill the knob.
Okay.
Finishing off the shooting phase, you do have these intercessors to fire into the boys. 20 shots because you get extra shots, hitting on 3s.
Let's go bolters.
Not bad. Hits into the boys, winning on 5s. The knob is already dead. Saves. You kill 5 boys. And you killed a booster blaster and took the scrapjet down to 2 wounds. And that'll finish your turn 1. You get nothing for secondary, discarding both your cards.
Yes, discarding both.
So you get a CP as well. Push down to Orc turn 2. And I'm gonna walk! Orc turn 2, we have got Assassination and Recover Assets. We discarded Sabotage to get Recover Assets. We have 3 CP. We have Wargs, everything can advance and charge. We've got 10 for primary. It's the time for the Orc to come charging forwards with murderous intent. We have pushed these cans up, taking the points. Pushed the battle wagon up, taking the point as well. Threw up the Wazdecker Snazwagon to give out an aura of -1 to hit and throw up some guns. Outflanking the Death Dread. Pushed up these boys, advanced all these boys. Didn't get great rolls, but they're still close enough to the action. You fell back with your bikes. I pushed my scrapjet over here to get healed by the mech. 2 wounds and get +1 to hit. 10 boys over there jumped into this truck. And the mech is healed that thing, and these cans pushed that way as well. And that is the Orc movement phase finished. We have Warg, so we get a nice amount of buffs, invuns, and extra attacks, and +1 strength. Goodness. So we'll see if we can muster up the strength to crush these White Scars in the second turn. Alright, kicking things off with the rocket cannon from the Wazdecker Scrapjet. So, that's just the Scrapjet. So D6 +1. 2 shots. Alright, no worries. Hitting on +1 is 4s to hit, though. Bam, 1 hit is nice. Strength 9, so 3 to wound. That is a wound. AP2, 3 damage, my friend, into those Outriders. You don't think you have any cover?
I think I do, you know.
Damn it, he makes it! Okay, I got a wing missile. Hits,
okay.
and a 3 to wound. Wounds, another AP2, 3 damage.
That's 3 damage.
Yeah, it's a wing missile. No, takes 3 damage on a bike. Now my twin big shooter to finish off. Twin big shooter to finish off. Forced to hit, nothing happens. 5 cans are going to shoot with the bikes as well. We have 1 big shooter, 1 Scorcher out of range, and a rocket. So we'll start with the big shooter. That's 3 shots on 4s, 2 hits, strength 5, so 4s to wound, 1 wound, AP 0, 3 up save. Taking a damage, killing an Outrider! We have a rocket launcher, we've slain him already, D3. For 1 only, 4 to hit, which misses. Killer cans. With the Wazdecker Scrapjet, who's going to shoot everything into the Outriders.
6s, yeah.
So I only got actually 2 hits, because most of a hit, and winning on most of the wound is 1 wound, AP 1. So 3 up with the cover. You're absolutely fine. Outriders are loving it and living it. That is that done. However, we have more things to do.
Yes.
We are going to boys all advance, so that's fine. We could have thrown grenades in the sky, but we didn't. That's okay. He is giving out an aura of -1 to hit. We have all of the shooters on the battle wagon do everything into the intercessors. I have a zap gun, which is going to shoot into the bikes though. So zap gun hits on a 5.
6.
Bam, hits.
Damn it.
It's strength 2d6.
Oh god.
Strength 5,
Okay.
so it's winning on a 5. Dev wounds! Oh, dev wounds!
Jesus.
3 damage.
Jesus.
3 damage. Woohoo! That actually worked. The zap gun paid off. Is this guy at the top?
Never
We
seen
went.
that gun do
Zap.
anything.
I've never seen it do anything as well. It's great. Fantastic. Now we have all the big shooters into the intercessors. Attacker, attacker, attacker! That was really good. Whoa. Orc shooting, way over half. Strength 5, so 3's to wound here. Getting not bad. That many wounds. Into the intercessors, you have 3+ saves. Revenge for killing 5 boys with your guns. So we killed 3 intercessors with that shooting.
What was that?
That was just the shooters on the battle wagon. The Death Dread, who is going to fire into this Repulse Executioner, who has no cover, and we're going to spend a CP to press that, which means we're going to pick lethals, and we're going to spend a CP to re-roll the hit roll as well.
I'm gonna spend my last CP and I'll run contempt.
Does give it hazardous though, and you're spending your last CP and contempt. Cool. D3 shots with rockets. For 3 shots, hitting on 5s with lethals, and I re-roll the entire hit roll. Bam, 1 lethal so far, and I re-roll the hit roll. Boom! So 1 lethal, 1 hit. This is strength 9, your T12. That's a 5 to wound, no wound. So 1 goes through at AP2, reducing AP is AP1, so 4 up, but 3 damage. Ooh, saves it. Then I have 3 shots with the custom Mega Blaster now, hitting on 5s but lethals. Same again. Rerolling, thankfully. Come on! 1 hit, and this is on a strength 5 to wound again. Come on! Oh, nothing happens. Alright, do I take damage? Custom Blaster already has this out. I don't, and on the other one, I take 3 damage. Okay, cool. So I'm down to 5 wounds. Yeah, final thing is a Squig Buggy. He's going to fire into the bikes to try and slow him down. He is -1 to hit, but it's D6 plus 6 blast, and 8 rolls, not 10, so it's D6 plus 7. So I rolled a 5 plus 7 is 12. Cool, so 6 is a hit. Come on! Yes, we hit you, which is important. -1 to wound is wounding on 5s now, but it is ignore cover 2 damage. Nothing happens. Alright, but you are -2 to your move, to advance, and to your charge. So you've been nullified. Cool, and that will finish my shooting phase. Not too shabby, Alonzo. I killed a couple bikes here and there, and 3 Space Marines, so I'm pretty happy. Now I'll be continually be happy if I kill you now. So, charges. We are going to start with these 4 orcs who are going to charge the repulsor. Do you want to do anything?
Nah, I've got a CP, bro.
Okay, no worries. They make it on a 10. Alright, and then we're going to charge the war boss, who is also going to charge the repulsor. Oh, CP. Oh, hang on. 3 actually might make it. It might. If I'm within a 4, bro, it's got to be within a 4.
Because these guys didn't base, which actually was massive for you.
Death Dread coming in. It's true. We need a 9. And we make it! These boys, how many attacks does Brutalis have?
6.
Yeah, I'm going to charge Brutalis. Why not? 10! Make it! Death Dread coming in. Spend a CP for +1 damage and +2 strength, +1 attack from the Warg and +1 strength. It's strength 15 with 5 attacks, 4 damage into this repulsor. He made the charge. Can he make the kill? That's 4 hits.
Emperor!
Through
Yes,
only 2
protect.
wounds, but it is 4 damage.
The Emperor protects. Let's go! No!
8 damage goes through,
Ow.
down to half
I needed
left.
to make one of those.
And now the war boss fights with his boy. Have hazardous on the Death Dread. He's okay. He's just about fine, bloody hell. Yeah, 4 guys can't fight, but the war boss can. He's got 10 attacks now, coming into hitting on 2s. Nice. Wounding on strength is 9, so 5s to wound. Okay, only 2. Damn it. AP 1, 2 damage. So you have 4 ups, but 2 damage. Takes 2 damage, down to 6 wounds remaining. Now the knob steps up to the plate with 4 attacks, getting +1 to hit from the war boss and hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Bam! 3 hits. Strength is 9, so 5 wounds. Bam! 3 wounds! AP 2 damage. Oh my god, he could do it here. The knob is powering up. The knob powers up! Oh, he's down to 2 wounds remaining! Oh, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys, +1 with the big shooter to fight. +1 to hit is hitting on 2s of the boys. Oh. Not bad. This is the wound. You're on 2 wounds left. Let's get it! Oh, there's a few. There's a few. I think that's 4. That's 4 AP1 on average. Repulsor's dead. Yes. Excellent.
Guys in there. Do I take any mortals?
Yes, you're absolutely fine. You boss it like a boss. That was an emergency disembarkation because there's no space, but you passed the test, so no one dies. The repulsor is gone. Orcs fought bravely into your Brutalis Dreadnought and did 1 wound, and now you can fight back. Not looking too ideal. 2s with twin linked as well. Do need it. Yep, and you get 4 wounds. I have 4 invulnerable saves because of my Warg. Invulns, making none of them, so you do kill 4 boys. And that will finish Orc turn number 2. We killed the Repulsor and a few other Space Marines. We took your back objective off you, and we might have tied this one as well, but maybe you'll hold it, we'll see.
6 plus whatever this guy is. You
Probably
have 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, so you're 8. So if he's 2,
I think he's 3.
It, but I think he's more than 4.
At this point, by the skin of your teeth, but I've taken that one. I will, however, score no secondary, but I will keep. Assassination is quite difficult. I'm going to discard both Assassination and recover assets to get a CP. Be on 2 CP as we start Space Marine turn 2. White Scars turn 2, they're a little bit pinned in the corner. They managed to recover 5 points of primary by holding that point down. However, this backfield, they must slay some Orcs. They're going to Oaths this Boomdecker Snazwagon to be able to kill it in shooting and try and charge the left head and kill the Warboss and try and break out the Stranglehold the Orcs have them in turn 2. Your secondaries is Defend Stronghold, and which you might do or might not will depend on how it goes for the White Scars on the second turn. And they passed their Battle Shock on those spaces.
Movement phase, I mean, it was pretty tough because you had me penned in the corner quite well. It was pretty difficult to play out, so I flooded the bikes to the right to try and take some space. Same with the Blade Guard. Centurion's just taking their move so they can shoot and charge, hopefully do a lot of damage to the stuff that's right in front of them. Bike's coming back around to put another robot block in. They'll probably charge back in and help the Dreadnought
Dev
out.
wounds and I'm oathed and you get +1 to wound. The multi-melter. 2 shots from the Invader ATV. T7 strength 9 to 3s. 1 invulnerable save, no dev wound. Make the invulnerable save! 6 bikes plus the chaplain and the ATV, so 16 shots with bolters into my Boomdecker Snazwagon. -1 to hit from the clouds of smoke from the Boomdecker Snazwagon though.
It's hitting a force. Oh.
Yeah. With oaths. Take everything I can get. Winning on 5s, 6s are devs.
+1 to wounds.
+1 to wounds, so winning on 4s, 6s are devs. Okay, so 1 dev.
Not good.
And a bunch of wounds. Alright, 5 saves. In runs or whatever, so making 2, so taking 5 damage plus the 1 dev, so 5 damage in total. I'm down to 4 wounds on the Boomdecker Snazwagon. Brutalis on 11 wounds is now firing everything into the Scrap Jet, who is on 4 wounds remaining. In the trees. Twinling multi-melter on. Whoa!
Cool, good talk.
Never mind. Shooting at the Boomdecker Snazwagon. So oaths. 4 hits, and then strength 4 plus 1 wound is 4s. For nothing. Never mind.
Love it.
Alright, you finish shooting.
Twinling.
Twin links! Never mind. Oh no! 3 wounds going through with the stubber from the Brutalis into my Snazwagon. Cover though is 1 damage taken. I'm down to 3 wounds on your oathed target. Centurion's now stepping up to the mark. They're going to try and kill this Boomdecker
So
Snazwagon.
bolters from the Centurions are going to go into the boys. The Flamers are going to go into the trucks.
Cool. 3d6. Flamers. Linked. Okay, you just go get 3 through. Amazing rolls. Nah, you kill them. You kill my Snazwagger Boomdecker Becker, and he doesn't explode. But he's firing the Orcs at the same time, and it is still -1 to hit against those Orcs. 3 wounds the Centurions went through into the boys from their bolters. I do have cover, so 4+ saves, making only 1 of them, so I'm going to choose to kill 2 boys. These intercessors are going to fire into these small squad of boys with 8 shots. Getting 4 hits and 5 wounds. The game continues. You fire these assault intercessors into this squig buggy and didn't do anything. You also fired these outriders into these boys and killed a boy. And now you have Kossaro who gives the unit assault so they can still shoot their pistols into the boys as well.
The boys as well. So
Alright.
we got 6 shots from the Blade Guard.
Very nice. 6 shots of pistols from the Blade Guard.
Not bad shooting. Okay.
And then 5 wounds.
Nothing.
Alrighty.
Good talk. And Kossaro.
Is it a pistol or an eagle? Misses. Alrighty.
Good talk.
Shooting phase is finished.
Shooting's
Charging.
done.
And you can advance and charge.
Cool. Bikes can't fail. They're going in to help the Dreadnought.
Very nice.
Kossaro can't into that big unit of boys.
Lovely. Makes one an 11.
11.
Wow.
So he might do some
Absolute destruction in the middle here. So you have basically the bikes charge both units, and you have the Centurions who charge the Death Tread, and then the Blade Guard and Kossaro, as well as the Centurions also charge the Warboss and the boys, who are now reduced to a very small number. And you charge the Outriders back into the boys to help out the Brutalis, who stayed in combat and was a little bit clogged up in that right kind of intersection of the buildings. So I have 2 speed interrupters, turn 2, and you can begin with the melee. Starting with Khosrow Khan's squad, the Blade Guard, he's going precision, he's going to try going to the Warboss. The Guard is selecting real ones to hit, and you're going with Moonfang into the Warboss. Here we go, Khosrow.
Alright, choose the hits. Come on.
This is one. Warboss is down to 4 wounds. Gonna make 2 of these here. Warboss! Live, Warboss! Oh!
Khosrow slays him!
Wait. Oh, I slayed my Khosrow in turn 2. Khosrow slays the strongest Warboss. My Warlord, you get a CP. Just top it all off. And now the Blade Guard can slice apart the boys and finish off the retinue of Orks that are holding the Space Marines back for so long. Now the Blade Guard step up, 24 attacks. Here we go. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s as well. So Khosrow could have also rerolled the 1s, but he sliced apart the Warboss's head, cut his head off clean. So many 1s, and another one.
14 out of 24 ones.
And a few 2s. Not great at all. Good conversions. Wound is wounding on 3s here, which is spicy potatoes.
Yes.
Could be some dead orcs. Survive! Okay. I think I only have 5 or 6 left, 7 left. There might be a chance I live. There's a few wounds there. To save my... Okay. Is that enough? I made 5. I take 7. You perfectly slay the squad. Blade Guard stepped up, Khosrow showed them how it's done, and they followed through and killed the Warboss and his unit. So we're going to spend 2 CP to interrupt with the Death Dread, and he's going to fight back with 5 attacks into the bikes. One of them's on a wound, but we're still going to go into them and try to cut a couple bikes down in size. So here we go, 5 attacks. Last hurrah, that's 4 hits, not bad. And on strength, 12, 13 to 2s. Oh, why'd I get 2 1s? 2 wounds go through into the bikes, AP2, 3 damage from the Death Dread. Killing 2 bikes! Only killing 1 bike is a 3 damage at 4 wounds, but 1 is down to a wound and I slayed 1. And now the Centurions can finish off the 9 attacks with the Centurions into the Death Dread. And it's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Not 4 damage.
Not 4 damage.
Crazy man. AP2. 4 ups a days! Oh my god! He lives! Oh! No, I die perfectly! Oh, do I explode? No, I don't. Death Dread dies. Let's finish off the boys that were remaining there. Killed the Death Dread. Pretty successful consolidation here. Hitting on 3s from the bikes into the boys.
Decent, we'll take it.
And the strength is...
Strength is 5.
Forced wound. Not
Wound.
bad.
Okay, 2 misses.
4 wounds. Making 1 of them. 3 boys are dead. They're going down, but they're going down with a fight. So we got the Knob and 2 guys into the Brutalis to try and kill him or hurt him before they go. Hitting on 4s. Got 1 hit only. 5 to wound. We can do it. We can do it. We don't do it. And then we have boys. We have boys. We got boys.
We got dead boys.
We got boys that might be dead soon. We got 2 wounds. Takes the damage. Gotcha. So you got 4 hits already. Winning on 2s with twin links. Getting 4 wounds. Normal saves. Whoa, I'm alive. I'm alive. Only 1 boy does. Let's go. You managed to wipe out the Warboss. You killed the boys. You killed a few boys there. And you killed both the Death Dread and also this vehicle here too. For secondaries, you're holding on to defense stronghold.
This guy's cleansing.
Sorry, cleanse once.
So
To get 2 points with the lieutenant who has been hiding behind the building the whole
We
game.
might not got that on camera.
Scores on the doors, push now into 3rd turn for the Orks. Orks turn 3, pretty successful turn for the White Scars. In my turn, I got Mark for Death and Storm Hostile Point, which are pretty difficult cards. I get 10 points of primary, I'm out of the WAG. The White Scars pick the Centurions, the Outriders, and the Brutalis for Mark. Let us begin. Movement phase has finished for Death or Glory. Jumped out the boys outside the truck with the battle wagon, going to try and ram into the bikes, Mark for Death. Killer Cans are going to support with some shooting. We have this Squig Buggy, got plus on to hit with the mech, and is going to try and take on these assault jump pack boys. Truck is behind the building. These cans are going to try and make a charge with the Scrack Jet into the bikes while shooting the Brutalis, leaving the Blade Guard and Centurions alone for now. We're not going to start with the Looters, they're going to fire everything into the Brutalis Dreadnought. And you are on the objective So I'm going to be able to reroll the hit roll as well. My spanners, rockets into the bikes, and then the def guns into the brutalis. So I made my desperate breakout with the boys who fell back, who failed the battle shot. 2d3 rockets into the bikes for 5 rocket shots. 5s. But I get to reroll because you're on the objective. Well, loot was really good, man. So 2 hits and strength 9, so 3's to wound. Nothing. Def guns into the brutalis. Stack attacker. +1 to hit because of heavy, so I'm hitting on 5s. Is re-rolling because you're on the objective. Get the loot is the ability. Get the loot. Boom. Another 2. On 5s as well.
What's your AP on this?
AP is only 1, and you will have cover.
Okay.
So good rolls though. Hey. That many wounds go through. You have 2 up saves, but it is all 2 damage on the brutalis. Oh, drop 2. Takes 4 damage. Oof. Scrapjet, and he's going to fire everything he has into the brutalis, but he's going to do the big shooter into the blade guard. For armor contempt into the brutalis, so down to CP. Here with the rocket blaster, D6 +1 for 3 shots, 5s, 1 hit, 5 to wound, nope, and then a wing missile, which does miss. Okay, cool.
That was a waste of armor.
Okay. But then I do have some big shooter shots into big shooter, 5 shots into the blade guard, hitting on 5s, only 1 hit, and then 3 to wound, but it is twin linked, so 1 wound onto the blade guard, AP 0, 3 up. Down. Takes a pretty cool for now, Cucumber. Boys with the pistols, so 10 pistol shots on the boys are going to go into the bikes. You spend a CP for ride fast and hard, so you are -1 to hit and wound. The boys did nothing, and that basis they're so tough in shooting. We're going to do the battle wagon. Is going to fire everything into the blade guard instead. All the big shooters into the blade guard. Zap gun into the ballistas. So we'll go with the zap gun first, hitting on a lucky. And now we'll go with all the big shooters into the blade. We're going to do a burner from the killer can into the bikes. The rest of the rockets are going to go into the blade guard. So burner, D6 hits. Very nice. 6 hits. My apologies. 2 wounds though, not too bad. Both the wounds, killing a bike, 1's down to 3. 2 killer cans fired, and we wiped out the blade guard. 1 of them dies, 4 remain, and Kosuro. These killer cans, to finish off the shooting, we have 2 rockets going into the ballistas, and the big shooter's gonna go into the bikes. Let's do 2 rockets. Can we kill him? He's on 6 wounds. If we power up here, there is a hope. There's a chance. That's 4 shots, which is a good start. We hit on 4s. We get, come on! Oh, whoa. Okay. 5 shots with the big shooter into the outriders on 4s. Okay, that's where we roll better. And then 4s to wound, 1 wound, 3+ save, take a damage. Damn, that was not amazing for the Orks. However, it will improve here as we have Squig Buggy, who will fire his Squig Launcher. D6 +7 because of blast. Bam! So 9 shots into these guys with +1 to hit as well. I'm hitting on 4s. Oh my god, only 3. 3s to wound, ignore cover. AP 1, 2 damage. Oh, you're bossing it. At the end of the phase, however, I'm going to use his ability, end of any phase, which is this phase. So on a 4+, yes, you take D6 mortal wounds. 6 mortal wounds, bam. We're going charges. We're going boys into outriders.
I got no CP.
That's a fail.
Okay.
That's a fail. Battle wagon into both. Yeah, outriders and that. Yeah, we're going battle wagon into both. Fail again. 3. What is going on? We're going to now spend a CP for tank shock, and we're going to tank shock the bikes. Bam. There you go.
There's a 4+.
6, 5+ is the mortals, and we get 6 mortal wounds, which maxes. So we kill a bike, and we're going to bring 1 down to 1.
I can start taking more.
The Scrapjet over here is going to charge the outriders. Makes it on a 9. He is now on the charge. He does a mortal wound ability as well on a 2+. Yes, D3 mortal wounds for 3 mortals on those bikes from him. Now the cans are going to try and make a long bomb charge into the bike as well and try and storm the hostile point. Cans into the outrider. They need a 9.
Let's see it.
Oh my god! Liquid gold! Nice. These guys also charge these assault intercessors, which was nasty. Alright, cool. Starting with the Scrapjet. Saw blades. 3 hits, and then strength 7, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds into the outrider from the Scrapjet. AP 1, 2 damage. He chops him in half. The outrider dies. Wiped out the outriders. Now we have the battle wagon to fight. who is just WYSIWYG. He doesn't have a death roller. Just got tracks on wheels. Welcome. So hitting on 3s. And then this is strength 6. So into the Blade Guard. 3s to wound. Whoa, there you go. 4 wounds. Do have a grabbing claw though. And a wrecking ball. Takes a damage on the Blade Guard. Grabbing claw. Nice. 1 hit. Strength 8. 2 wound. Both wounds. AP2. One of them. One of them. Both fail. Kills the Blade Guard. Yeah. And then I have 1 attack with a wrecking ball on a 5. Misses. Alright, cool. So I kill the Blade Guard.
Nice.
Can you fire back and kill the Battle Wagon? As I wiped out the Outriders and killed a couple of Blade Guard. Not a devastating turn. Unfortunately, I won't get Storm Hostile point or... I'm not going to pile in with the Killer Cans then, by the way. No one's piling in.
That's probably something.
Yeah. It would just get murked. I'm not going to get any secondaries though, which is pretty good. Got 5 attack, strength 8, AP2, 3 damage into the Battle Wagon, hitting on 2s.
There's a lot of buffs here from the
Bikes, let's go.
relic and from the bikes.
Yeah, good old relic. 4 attacks, nice. 4 hits, sorry. And
4 to wound. Plus
plus
1 to wound for the
nice,
chance.
yeah. 2 AP2 is AP reducing is 4 ups. Bam, takes 2 damage. 3 damage, not bad. Down to 13 wounds. 3 bikes with 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Pretty good roll, man.
We got plus 1 to wound and we got plus 2 strength, plus 1 AP, plus 1 damage.
Not bad, so strength 6.
Plus
So still 5.
So strength, what's your 212? So, so 5 something like that.
So 2 damage.
2 damage and AP.
Pretty good. 5 to wound. Not bad.
I'll take it.
Again, 5 wounds. 5 wounds, AP2.
Oh,
Down to 3 wounds in the Battle Wagon. Whiff that roll monumentally. Just
the guys on the buggy are gonna try and like stick a little grenade in a wheel or something, or like
buggy guys going for it. They get 2 damage as well.
They get 2 damage, yeah.
On 3s, he's rolling well again. Strength
Fives.
is what?
Strength is I believe
Plus 1 to wound is
4,
fives,
but plus
yeah.
2, so
Yeah,
it
nice.
becomes 5.
Alright, stay away. Yes.
Come on, one.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh god, he's gonna die.
Yes.
Damn, he fluffed down the bloody Outriders with a hand.
So 2s. Okay, missed twice. And we're looking for 6s.
Yeah.
So 6s are devs.
Yeah.
Pair of 6s. Ooh, 1-6. Ooh,
This is
so
on
close. He's down to 1 wound remaining.
Jesus.
He's down to 1.
Bloody hell.
And then I got the Blade Guard.
God, can he finish off the Battle Wagon in turn 3? Bloody hell, you're smoking it with these guys.
6s.
Yeah. 1.
1.
Oh my god!
No rolls.
AP2, so it's a 4 up. Yes! I'm alive! Thank you! These guys charged in, wiped out these Space Marines. Wasn't a bad turn for the Orks, but wasn't amazing. Charged in the Battle Wagon, killed a few bikes, but then went down to 1 wound from 16, so lost 15 wounds, but thankfully stayed alive. Blade Guard couldn't quite finish him off, but the Outriders did amazing. Killed the Outriders over there, but scored nothing for secondary, as I wasn't able to take that objective or take that one. But I am going to hold on to Storm... but Mark for Death is also tempting to hold on to as well, because Vitalis is weak. But I want a CP, so I'm going to discard... I'm going to discard Mark for Death, going to keep Storm Hostile point as he pushed down to turn 3 for the White Scars. Turn number 3, you have a battle shot test to take on those 2 intercessors. Your cards are engaged on fronts, you discard a containment, your other card is recover assets for White Scars. Yeah, you oath the Killer Cans, you get 10 points of primary. And the White Scars are definitely coming back into this game, and they've got to continue to push forwards, take more ball control, and secure more primary points. And no one's doing well in the secondary game, so that might be pivotal to unlocking the victory.
So the bikes stayed in combat. They're hopefully going to shoot him away and then make a charge. We'll see. The Centurion's coming to block this gap. They've also got some shots as well. Blade Guard falling back, moving into the building, taking the objective. And over here, we've got just a showdown. Dreadnought v everyone. Over here dropped in to do an action, so we're going to have doing an action. The lieutenant, who's been hiding all game, is going to do an action. And at the back, we've got those 2 intercessors that are also doing an action for max points in that secondary.
So getting 6 points for that, recover assets.
And then with engaging all fronts, we'll get a few. We'll see how we end up.
Cool. So
Moving into the shooting phase.
For the White Scars. Into the Battle Wagon, -1 to hit in combat. 4. 6 to wound, but devs, need 1.
Just need 1. Oh!
Don't get it. You twirling?
I am twinlings. Hold on to your hats, boys. Let's go! Oh, we made
Gets it.
We get it.
Does I explode though? Big boom boom. Boom!
Not today.
Not today. Centurions are going to obliterate the squad of boys who don't deserve anything after failing their charge.
Okay.
Strength 4, so 5s to wound the boys. Not bad. Pretty good, man. Through AP 0, I do have cover, so 4 hits. Killing, I'm going to kill the knob. One more of the boys. Does 3s. Pretty solid rolls, man. Only 3 misses. Only 3.
4.
4 ups. Killing one more boy.
One more.
This one is
Alright,
cover.
alright.
Steps up to the plate. He's going to fire his melters and his.
Multi-melter
guns.
into that.
Okay, scrapjet.
Little guns into that.
Into the boys as well.
Which will go into the boys. Only the multi-melter into scrapjet.
Alright, 2 multi-melter.
Multi-melter, let's go!
1 hit.
Oh no. That's a wound.
You got a wound. 6 up and vulnerable save. Come on! No.
Okay.
D6 plus a log.
2.
Oh crap. Roll 1.
Big number.
Yes! I'm alive! You have no CP as well. This thing is enduring everything.
Why would you do this to me?
Oh,
I can't believe
it's so
it's
tough. The boys with the Icarus and the Stubbers. Scrapjet lives. Killer cans are going to get charged. And that is the shooting done. Finishing off, yep. And you're doing actions across the board with everything else?
Yeah, so we're going to charge everywhere.
Yes. Bring it on. I'm ready for this. So you made the charge with the bikes into the boys. Now you're charging the Centurions into the Scrapjet. Let's go. Making it on an 8. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. Charge phase has been made. Charge the bikes into the boys. Charge these guys into the Scrapjet. And the Brutalis charged into the cans and rolled a 1 as mortal wounds. So didn't do any mortal wounds.
Alright, starting with the Brutalis.
Probably smart. And Oath as well. So it's plus 1 to wound too. So it's quite spicy.
Killing probably, I'm hoping I kill 2 of them.
6 attacks hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I need it. No. Use the wound.
Plus 1 wound doesn't matter because it's still 2s. Oh, 5 wounds.
AP2, right?
Yep. Yes. Kills the can.
Okay, that's not great.
Does he explode?
Don't know.
Does not. 1 can dies. Chaplain, the official slapling with like a bunch of attacks coming in now. 6 attacks.
5 attacks.
5 attacks on 2s. So 4 hits, 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
Plus 1 to wound. Strength 9. 4 go through, straight through, killing 4 boys. And the Outriders will finish off the rest.
Okay.
Khosrow in the building, fighting through the wall into the truck. Starting with Khosrow, you do have a lance as well. 6 attacks on 2s. He's a bit of a naughty boy. Jesus, look at those devs. That's devs.
That second time.
And then the wounding on plus 1 wound is 5s. Plus 1 wound is 4 to wound now.
4 to wound.
With 2 devs.
2, so 4 mortals plus 1 save.
AP2 is a no save. So takes 6 damage, so I'm down to 4 wounds on the truck. Ouch. And then you have 2 Blago with 8 attacks. Choosing reroll ones to hit.
Yeah.
Nice. Plus 1 wound is 4s. Getting at least 4. Jesus.
Yep.
Okay, AP 6 ups. Oh my god, I
What
live!
is going on?
What a boss!
What?
And I can fight back. Tracks and wheels. 1 hit.
Oh my god.
3 to wound.
What is that?
That was insane. Wrecking ball. Nothing happens in the fight back, but he lives.
That's hilarious.
And then Centurions into the
Centurions
Scrapjet. Can he kill the unkillable Scrapjet?
Yeah.
9 attacks.
Yeah, you are a vehicle. So I got sustained.
Sustained 2 as well, he does the vehicle. So hitting on 3s. Oh my god. So an extra 8.
Extra
Jesus. Strength 10. And 3s. Can he die? He probably is going to die. You ready for 6s? Oh, he dies. Does he explode? He does not. Nothing explodes this game. He has done wonderfully, but he finally falls in turn 3. Scrapjet, rest in peace.
All's looking a little clearer now.
It's definitely looking less orky. Now the time comes. If I kill this Dreadnought, I'll get Storm Hostile Point as well, so it's a secondary swing. Indeed. So, I've spent a CP for plus 1 damage and plus 2 strength because I'm going hazardous, and I'm picking lethals. I've got 6 attacks. I hit on 4s. I have lethals. I need a really good roll here. Come on! Bless me! Okay, we get 2 lethals. I'll take that. This is wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 3 go through at AP2, 4 damage. Into that Dreadnought. 4 damage, plus 1 damage.
That is not
4
good.
damage. Even if it was 3 damage, it was still
yeah,
2.
not good.
3 go through.
AP2.
AP2. 4 ups.
4 ups. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm ready to
god.
look at this. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, you're getting subscribed. Oh, he lives.
He lives on
2 wounds. That's huge. And Centurions did pile in. That'll finish your turn 3. You'll score 6 points for recover assets and 2 points for engage. Push down to the 4th turn for the Orcs. Scores on the doors and Space Marines have taken the lead. Our secondaries are area denial, and we kept storm hostile point. We got a CP back, and we got 10 for primary. And while battle shocks on the truck, we passed. So this is joining us at the end of the movement phase now, and we basically pushed up the cans, fell back the truck, dealt with these guys with this little 2 units again, and fell back those cans to take the point, and hopefully the looters will finish off the Brutalis, who is on 2 single wounds, so fingers crossed. So we're going to kick off the shooting by doing the looters into the Brutalis with everything they have. Shots with the def guns on 5s to hit with rerolling everything.
You got rerolls.
Which is, thank God, because that was much better on the rerolls.
Much better.
Much better. Left, I got 5s to wound you, strength 8. That's good. That's good. 5 wounds. Oh, it doesn't matter. He dies. Yes. Does he explode? CP? You bastard.
It's probably better places to spend it, but I think for the lols, I'm gonna. No, actually, it's massive because I keep that objective.
No, he makes the CP. Rockets, please be in range. Spicing up even more. He's on 1 wound. Sorry, we fired the that Brutalis is on 2 wounds. One of the Centurions is on 1 wound because we fired the rockets from the looters who killed something finally. The def guns miss, but we have Scorcher into the burner, into the Outriders, and we're going to do the rockets, both of them, into the Brutalis, and we're going to spend a CP to re-roll the hit roll and go hazardous. Also, those guys never did their hazardous checks last turn, and they're both fine.
We're fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the rockets, 2d3 into the Brutalist. First one, d3, 1. We're going to potentially re-roll that. We're gonna 3 shots. It's not that many, but it's okay. Hitting on 4s with lethals and rerolls. Come on. 5s to wound. Come on. Yes, 1 wound. AP2. No cover. It's a 4 up or death. Yes. Does it explode? Yes, it's really big. Doesn't explode. Yes. And I didn't use a CP as well.
It's not good.
Finally, a vehicle falls. Bit of a tough nut to crack. Burner. 2 only, 4s to wound, nothing. And then we got this guy, D6 plus 7 again into him. Got plus 1 to hit from the mech as well. There we go, a bit better, so 10 shots. It's hitting on 4s. Better. 3s to wound. 3 wounds go through into these guys from this boy. AP1, 2 damage. Killing 2 of them. 2 of them fall, and then out slowed down as well. E3 shots on his pistol for 2 shots. Hit on 5s. Both miss. Okay, cool. Finish firing there. Finish firing across the board. Charges. Cans going into the bikes. And they make it on a 10. So hazardous tests, we passed across the board. We killed the Dreadnought, and that is it. And 2 Space Marines. We're going to charge here as well with both units, making it with the Squig Buggy, and the mech will make it 2. So we're just going to continue to not let these guys charge and do things. Yeah, so charges. Those guys are holding the point for me, which is nice. I've stormed the hostile objective. Can I deny the area? We will see. Cans going in. We're going to spend a CP to go hazardous. We're going to pick sustain this time, and we're going to go for 4 damage. So plus 1 damage and plus 2 strength again. But we are going hazardous. 9 attacks with the cans, hitting on 4s, but sustained and 4 damage. Oh, so I got 3 additional sustain. Jeez. Now strength 12, but it's all 4 damage. Okay. Absolutely disgusting. So we got 4 1s though, to be fair. So it does bring us back down to reality a little bit. AP2, so you got 5 saves across the board. Yeah. He's dead.
Okay,
so he dies, and then you can do 3 at a time. Yep.
Come on, what do I need here?
AP2, so 5 ups.
Okay. Okay, make one of
them. So
2
1 bike's left, and how many more do you have to take? 2 more. So 5 ups. He's dead, and then Chaplain takes 4 damage. Oof! So Killer Cans went a bit ham. One of them failed the hazardous, so down to 2, but they wiped out all the bikes and brought the Chaplain down to 1. You do get a fight back. I wasn't finished, and then I fought over here and killed 1 more Space Marine, but you do get a fight back. So, fighting back with the Chaplain.
Alright, let's do it. All hits.
Nice. Strength 7, so actually 2's to now plus the wound, which is pretty spicy. So EP2, so 2 damage, so 4 go through. 1's on 2 wounds, so looking at 5 ups. Bam, making 2, not bad. So killing a can, bringing 1 down to 3. And does that kill a can kaploom? Kaboom? Kabloom? No, he imblooms and is destroyed. 2 are left. Okay, so Orc turn 4 is finished. You wounded the mech on the fight back. The Chaplain killed a can and brought 1 down to 3. Also, I managed to score finally some points of Storm Hostile Point. Didn't get area denial. Gonna burn it for a CP, so be up to 2 as you push down to the 4th turn for the White Scars. Not much is on the board for either player. It's been a bit of a bloodfest. Turn 4 for the White Scars, you get Area Denial and Overwhelming Force. You get 10 more for primary and a few Battle Shocks tests to take. Both the cans. You fell back with the Chaplain. I'm overwatching you with these cans. We're going to go with the Flamer, the Burner. 5 auto hits. 3
Why are you doing this to me?
Strength 5, T5. 4s to wound. Only 1 wound. AP 1. It's a 4 up save to live or die.
Oh my god, please God!
Yes!
I do.
You can CP it.
I'm gonna
But
CP.
you might not make it.
I'm probably not going to make it, but I'm going to spin it anyway.
Oh.
I'm so scared. Please!
Oh, he dies! Okay, cool.
So in the movement phase, we had the Blade Guard move forward. They're going to try and kill the truck off the objective. These guys moving up to block this gap here.
Very nice.
With their engagement range. And these guys are going to kill the Oath cans and take this objective back.
And these 2 guys fell back as well from these
They
guys.
fell back. The lieutenant in here is burning this objective.
Okay. And it'll be succeeded if you hold it at the end of the turn. And end of my next turn. Cool. Begin. 2 Centurions into the killer cans, starting with the Flamers. You actually get... you're rolling really good in these Flamers. You haven't all game. From the Centurions! Can they kill the can? 3 rolls.
Yeah. Inversion. 2 misses.
Bunch of AP nothing, 3+ saves. Takes 2 damage. 1 can is down to 3 wounds. They're still alive. This many wounds came through with the bolters from the Centurions. 3+ saves. Taking 3 more damage. Killing a can. Does it explode? He does not. Nothing explodes. Phase is finished. You took a can down to 2 wounds. Killed a can. Brought 1 down to 4. And that is it. You have charges. You have Kossaro and the Blade Guard in the building to charge.
Into the truck.
Into the truck. Making it.
And the Centurions. They make it on a 5.
Blade Guard have made the charge. And the Centurions made the charge as well on that side. Kossaro's coming in.
Attacks.
Into the truck on 2s.
Plus 1 to wound.
Not bad. I'm on 3 wounds left. Oh, only 1 death and 1 wound.
Death.
Can you kill me? AP2. Gotta make a 6. No. Do I explode? No. Nothing's ever exploded. But it does. Druids are now gonna smack this killer can.
Into next week.
Yep. So good against it. The Centurions have been MVPs with the Blade Guard.
I should have taken 2.
This many go through into the can for the Centurions. AP2, so 5 up. No, 5 up. Do I explode? No. But you wipe out the cans, meaning you will be able to burn that objective if I don't stop you in time for next turn. So I'll finish your melee. You killed the truck. You killed the cans. You got max points of overwhelming force, and you got 5 points of Area Denial. So the White Scars are finishing this game in a strong position. So it's worth mentioning that you charged over here, back into the mech, took him down to 1, spent a CP to heroically intervene with the Squig Rider buggy, who came in, killed a guy, and then the mech fought back and brought him down to 1 with his wench. Also, over here, you wiped out the truck, you got 5 points of overwhelming force, max points of Area Denial. Centurions killed that, and you started the action to burn that objective. Has been the last turn now for the Orks. Final turn, I get 5 points of primary only. My cards, engage in all fronts, I got rid of for a CP for Secure No Man's Land, and my other card is Established Locus. So it's the end game now for the Orks. I have very limited things left, 2 cans, a Squig Buggy, and a mech, and that is all I have in the final turn. And we got some looters as well, to be fair. We got some looters. Alright, Ork turn number 5. We're going to just charge, kill these Space Marines, stayed in combat there. Looters are going to fire and try and shoot the Centurions to death. We'll start with the looters, so we'll do rockets into them. Rockets into those Centurions. 2d3. Not bad. 5 shots. On 4s. Okay, re-rolling. 5, sorry. I think on 5s. Only 2 hits. And then 3's to wound. Getting 2 wounds into the Centurions with cover. AP2. 3 damage though. 3 ups. 3 damage. Damn it. And then we have Death Guns for days. Death Guns! 3 hits so far. Re-rolls. Can we kill the Centurions in the final act for the Orks? And then, not that bad. And then this is strength 8, so 3's to wound. Ah! Pretty, you have T7, so that many wounds, but you do have cover, so you do have 2+ saves on the Centurions from the looters in the building, in the final turn. Can you do it? Let's go. You Don't even take a damage. Alright, cans are going to charge your assault intercessors. They make it on a 9. These intercessors, sorry. I have a CP. Let's see what happens. And then these guys are going to stay in combat as they're already doing. Cans coming in. They're going to pick sustained. Let's just go. Sustained. Oh my god, only 2 hits. What is going on? Okay, cool, no worries. 2s to wounds. That's 2 wounds. Make one of these to live. And you're dead. Boom. Kill these intercessors. Perfect. And then I consolidate and take your objective. I'll take this objective. Yeah, within 3. And I've secured the no man's land. And these guys, you can fight me first with that assault intercessor. You kill the mech.
He's on 1 wound remaining.
He's on 1 wound remaining. You have 4 attacks.
1 wound remaining.
You are indeed.
I missed 3 times.
You get 1
Dream's
hit.
alive.
Dream is alive.
I wound you.
No, mech dies. But he gave the buff before he died. So I'm hitting on 2s this time, actually.
Okay.
And then this is
And
now
then
3s to wound. 2 wounds, AP 1.
Oh,
Yes!
this guy's so good.
He is really good. He and the other one are amazing.
2 units.
2 units.
2 units.
He's got his back. White Scar turn 5, you get 5 points as this objective marker becomes burned. And then you are able to... White Scar's turn 5, you get Established Locus and Mark for Death. I only have 3 units left, the Killer Cans, the Looters, and the Squig Buggy. You're doing the action there for Established Locus in my deployment zone with the Blade Guard just about. Can you make a 7-inch charge to get Mark for Death for the final time, in the final turn, with the last charge of the game? Do you make it? Yes, you do.
Yes,
He makes it.
yes.
That's pretty big. I will overwatch you. Why not? I do have a CP, so I'm just going to go for it. Just see if I can do anything before you go. So 2 rockets. I know we've got a burner in there. 1 guy's on a wound as well. 3. 5 to wounds. 3 wounds! AP1! Yes! We kill Centurion!
Damn it.
Yes! Less points for you.
Okay.
And then rocket D3 for 3 on 6s.
Nice.
Getting none. Okay, but that's still 1 less Centurion fighting. So there's 1 left.
Pretty
These
huge.
walking tanks. That's pretty huge. Only 3 attacks now.
3 attacks, but I got mega sustained.
Let's attack. Oh my god! What is this?
1 guy.
1 guy but 9 hits. What is going on?
Oh, yeah.
3s to wound, strength 10. Oh my god, now I'm gonna die. These things are amazing. These Tyranids are the MVPs. If they kill them, which they do they explode? Does a mortal wound to you, doesn't really matter. You manage to get max secondary in the final turn, and you'll score another 10 for primary, as I'll finish the game. My friend, well played.
What a game.
What a game. And I think the Centurions have clutched the doors. Pretty much was close up until the end. The Orks got 53, did pretty well for primary, bad for secondary. But the Space Marines got 82, scored something like 30 points in the last turn, and just stormed it, or 25 points. NBPs for the Orks, I'm going to give it to either this guy or the Scrapjet, but the Killer Cans were also great. I think, for you, MVP?
Blade Guard, Kossaro, and the...
Centurions are
Centurions.
walking battle tanks. What went well for you, did you say?
I feel like the game plan of just like holding and then pouncing at the right time kind of worked. Like holding off the first 2 turns until you exhausted the war, and then you kind of in my face, and I was able to like push you back, take the center, and then just score all my points in turn 4 and turn 5.
Yeah.
And the game plan kind of paid off.
It did work, yeah. I think, and what went well for the Orks, I would say killing the tank was nice. I think it was probably a mistake.
You took the middle well.
Yeah.
And, like,
but I didn't capitalize on it enough in the early game. I didn't score my secondaries well enough.
maybe you should have taken the middle earlier.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I didn't have enough. Yeah, the boys failing the charge then was a bit sad.
That was very unlucky.
That was because they would have come in and took the point and stopped your secondary or primary game. But yeah, even better if for the Orks, probably just capitalizing more on the secondaries. And I had a good early game, but I didn't score enough points, and then you just won on the late game, really. But it was really good fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Any more even better ifs or anything you want to say on the final note?
I mean, hey, we'll see you next time with Shed Gaming.
That's it. And the White Scars are victorious. Kossaro Khan is a boss, and it came down.
Points. I love him.
Yeah, indeed.
He's so good.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.